can you talk about, do you feel you've made a pretty good case for yourself and positioned yourself pretty well to get a spot on your roster where you're playing camp so far?
I mean, I think from the day-to-day basis that I've been able to provide, I believe so. But ultimately, that's not my decision. All I got to do for me is go out every day and showcase what I got, and then hopefully, it's what the Cowboys need, and so we'll see.
Hi, Francis Torres with USA Today. How did you approach coming into camp as an undrafted free agent in a year when you weren't going to have preseason games to show this team what you could do?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect not to have the preseason games. I was looking forward to having them to, obviously showcase my talent and, provide the team with the film that, I needed. But even without it, I knew coming in that I was going to be a guy that, had to know the playbook inside and out, would have to show out on special teams. And so, every day before I got here, I just made sure I mastered those things. And then ever since I've been here, I feel like I've been able to, do just that, whether it's show out on special teams or show out, any chance I can in the team reps. And so, like I said, all the film's there. And so now it's just up to the decision makers to see where I land.
How surprised were you that you didn't get drafted, and why were the Cowboys, the team you ended up signing with?
Yeah, I was surprised. I felt like I got a lot of good feedback from a lot of the GMs and coaches in the pre-draft process. But it is what it is, and the Cowboys just throughout the process were they seemed very interested. I talked to them in the Combine, the Senior Bowl, really just talked to them throughout the whole process. And so I feel like throughout more than any other team, they were the ones that were up front with me and telling me what was going to happen and where they saw me. And so I decided to go with my gut, and that's why I'm here.
When's the last time you didn't know if you were making a team or not?
Say that one more time.
When was the last time you were not sure you were going to make a team or not? Have you ever been in this position where you've been curious of, like, am I going to make it, not make it?
Damn. Shoot. Probably last time was long time ago. I don't even know, before high school ball. But yeah, I would say it's interesting experience. It brings out the best in you every single day. You just got to come out and show what you got. But I like it. I like the fact that I'm looked at as an underdog, and I'm looked at a guy that's in the back end of the roster, because every single day I can go out and fight and show the coaches what I got.
It seems like you had a pretty good handle on the playbook here in training camp, despite not having the ability to have on-field installations during the spring. What was your approach to just kind of soak it all in when you're going to the virtual meeting in the spring?
Yeah, so coaching them provided the playbook, and so I just had to go out and do my own personal visualization, whether it was with me and another buddy, making all the play calls and all the adjustments out on air, or I was always improvising and coming up with new things to make sure when I came into camp that I'd be sharp. But it was difficult not having the bodies there to really see the whole picture. And so, like, when I first came into camp and we had bodies, it was a little bit difficult to pick things up. But thanks to me working my butt off over the offseason, I was able to pick it up a lot faster than they had anticipated.
You were in Utah for that?
I was in California for that.
Okay.
What would you say your greatest strengths are? What stands out most about you to the team?
Man, I would say just you're gonna get a guy who, like I said, who's gonna study his butt off to know the playbook in and out. So I'm a guy who's super reliable. If you throw me in on teams, I can go play special teams. I'm athletic, can bend, tackle, run and hit, and then you throw me in on pass situations I can cover. I can go cover a back, I can drop in zone coverage, and so I'm not afraid to play the pass.
How much are you missing that, trying to at least show your skills in a preseason game? How you made that adjustment to it's just practices in order for me to showcase what I can do?
Yeah, I just kind of look at every day like a game. It's not like I can't take my foot off the pedal every single day. My foot's full throttle, just showing up to work. Everything's on the line, and so I treat every single day like a game. And so every single time I'm out there, I try to go through my progressions just like I would if there was 80,000 people watching, it doesn't matter. And so every single day I approach it like a game. And so that's how I approach work.
Francis, I think it was a couple weeks ago that you had interceptions in team drills and back-to-back practices. What worked in those plays, and when you've had those days where you stood out, at least to us, what have your coaches been telling you?
Yeah, so the first one was in just like a little pass drill, and the offense had just been running this concept, like a little snag concept from an outside receiver from the beginning. So as soon as I saw the formation, I just anticipated the play, and I was right. So I jumped the route, and it was a good play. It would have been a good throw had I not been there, but it was a good play. And the next play was just, I was playing the same thing. I saw what the formation was, anticipated my number 3 going up and out, and he did. And then the quarterback tried to throw it back inside, so I jumped that play. But my coaches told me I did a hell of a job on both those plays, and just to keep building off of it, and I feel like I have.
You're active on game day. Special teams is going to be a big part of what you'll be doing. Where are you in terms of what kind of roles have you been doing on special teams, and what's your comfort level there?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of things. They got me doing some tackle stuff in the punt. Got me doing some punt return stuff, and then I'm on all phases of kickoff return. It is a bit new to me, and I'm still getting familiar with it, and still getting just getting my feet right there. But the more and more I get reps on it, the more and more I keep practicing, I'm getting better and better at it.
Do you feel you can make the team, or will you be sweating Saturday?
Say it one more time.
Do you feel you've done enough to make the team, or will you be sweating Saturday?
Man, I got one more day, so we'll see. We got one more Saturday, and then we'll see.
You mentioned all those all those special team units, first team, and all those.
Say that one more time.
You're first team and all those special teams units that you mentioned.
No, yeah, I'm on the second team on all of them.
Francis, what were the most helpful things that Coach Scally taught you in college, and are you still in touch with him?
I still talk to Coach Scally to this day, but I think one of the most critical things that he taught, all players that come out of Utah is, to take special teams super serious and just to be relentless to the ball. I feel like those are the things that have stood out for me during this camp is that, every chance I can to run to the ball, I'm always running to the ball and trying to finish to the ball.
I thought we saw you guys do like a tackling circuit early in practice today. How helpful is that, knowing that you have no preseason? What sort of attention to detail are you just playing there and focused, knowing that the limitations of physicality?
No, yeah, I think those drills are very beneficial. Just like you said, we haven't had the live opportunities to go against another opponent to tackle them, and so every chance the coaches get to throw us into tackling drills, we do it. And just like I said, I treat it like it's a game, and so I try to go in there making sure I wrap and roll and tackle the ball carrier as if he was another opponent. And so those drills are very, very beneficial.
Francis, what type of a player is Bradlee, and what's it like, you guys going through this rookie process together coming out of Utah?
Man, if there's one word to describe Bradlee, he's relentless. He's one guy that is always, no matter what, you could be doing half-speed drills, but Bradlee's got one speed. He's always going full speed, and that's just the way he's trained himself and the way he's always been. But it's been fun being here with him. It's nice having one of your college teammates here, and me and him have gotten closer since we've been here, and I'm excited to see his growth throughout this process, and I'm glad to be here with him.
Who's your buddy in California that you were using to kind of bounce off plays and just make sure you're getting a good grasp of everything? Yeah,
it was my wife for the most part, and then a guy named Jordan Kanash. I don't know how to say that. He's a linebacker for the Panthers, but he lives out there, and so my wife's from out there, and so that's why I was connected with him.
What did your wife think about you dragging her through that process? She on board?
Yeah, she was on board. Sometimes she didn't want to come out with me to give me a look because she didn't know what she was doing, but yeah, she's been on board from the jump.